I believe. Yeah, we're live. Welcome back to the
Denty channel. Yes, we're back. This is the final score review after Liverpool have just beat the Saints. 2-1 due to goals. A late goal from Ekitike, which we will be talking about because it was a big moment in the game, both good and bad. We'll go through player reviews. But main thing is we are through in the cup. I believe that's into the fourth round. Obviously, happy?
Yeah, very happy. I'm happy that Ekitike, Isaac on the score sheets. Chiesa played well.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, we sort of made this discussion just before.
You've got to stop farting.
Before we got to this one, Kieran was saying like he wouldn't have like it's not the game. Like if we lose, then we lose. But for me, a lot of these players, I think one, it breeds winning habits, but two,
I totally
it
agree
gives
with
a lot
you.
of these players minutes and a chance.
That winning mentality as well. I totally agree. You don't want to lose any game. I don't care if it's a friendly. Walking football, you don't lose.
You don't get sent off in walking football. But
if you have to, if you win, that's what you got to do. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a winning mentality, like you said. You know, these guys like Dan's and stuff like that. They're under 21s. They're under 21s international champions.
Yeah,
they're not just fucking players. They have that winning mentality already. They play for England. So when they're coming through the ranks and they're coming through to Liverpool, you know, if you haven't got it, then, like, especially if you haven't played Premier League, Ekitike and stuff like that, you played, like, different countries, different leagues, Premiership football is completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different football. You know what I mean? It's so...
Well, I think that's why it's important for a lot of these as well, because the main goal as a professional footballer is to get to the highest level, playing the biggest competitions. A lot of these guys, or boys, you could say, are trying to make something of their career.
Prove himself.
Biggest club in the world, biggest club in England, one of the best. So any chance you get, you have to take. And if you're getting knocked out in these competitions, you lose the opportunity. Yeah. So you're not going to get...
You're not going to give your players that are up and coming to give the opportunity to shine.
Yeah, because he doesn't... The majority of these won't play Champions League, they won't play Premier League. The only other opportunity they'll get is the FA Cup.
Yeah, or injuries.
Injuries. Yeah. Even then, they wouldn't have had enough minutes. Then that's only slot basing it on training.
No, but that's why these games are important. Because if the injury does happen and they've had 5-6 games under the belt, and we're not in that competition, they haven't got 5-6 games under their belt.
Yeah, exactly.
They're only getting 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 1 minute there. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden they're playing 60, 80 or 90 minutes of football.
Yeah.
They're fucking on it. They know the expectations. They know the standards of what the cut and move. You know, when you're like Dan's, he knows straight away. It's a fast pace.
Yeah, it's a much faster pace than any
and he's playing a fast pace at what he thinks at the moment. So that level from there to there, it's like going from like Championship to Prem. The difference is fucking huge. Look at it. I mean, at Southampton got relegated, right? We're beaten 2-1. I don't think the scoreline and even the game doesn't really reflect on how much it was. But you know, 2-1 against Southampton, we should have fucking murdered them. You know, with our team.
Yeah, on paper.
Yeah.
I also think it's good for the same reason you're saying, because we were talking more about the young lads who won't get minutes. But say like there's an injury, or say like Salah going to AFCON, it gives players like Chiesa, who wasn't even picked in the Champions League squad, to get a full 90 minutes. Yeah. And if something happens, or like he did in the Bournemouth game, because even when he came on in the Bournemouth game, I think half the majority of the Liverpool fans began, he wasn't really proven, did nothing last year, what's he going to do?
Yeah.
Gets a goal.
Yeah.
But there was a performance there where you go, you know what, we wouldn't expect him to start, but if he comes on for at least 30 minutes, you go, well, he's definitely good enough. There was nothing there that made me think he's not capable of playing enough minutes in the Palace game or when needed.
And I think that's big as well, not just from like on pitch 90 minutes of football. It's massive for like people like yourself and you know us as spectators, as supporters. If we get behind him, it's huge for him.
Yeah.
If we start singing his song and he starts playing up, well, you know, if he starts losing the ball, you're not going to start like clapping him. He's probably one man of the match tonight.
Yeah.
He's going to be up there. You know what I mean? So
It's Federico Chiesa.
Yeah.
Well, I loved him. I genuinely, that's his best performance in a Liverpool shirt, like by far. That's not as big.
Is that because he's had the opportunity to shine?
It's because we're playing a worse. It's because we're playing a worse team, and obviously, like a weaker opposition. But it's allowed him to show what he still can do, and what he can do. He's a brilliant player. Technically, he's sound, and that showed tonight. He did what Dominic Szoboszlai has been doing for us for ages, and it's worked this season anyway. Oh, well, last season, working hard, winning the ball when you probably shouldn't win the ball, and he didn't stop. Like people question, like, has he got the legs to play 90 minutes? Didn't stop running for 96 of it. I agree.
Yeah. Here's Robbo's ball. Sorry,
but carry on.
What I will say is, for anyone who's watching, put in the comments some thoughts you had on the game, because we will go through those. Also, you can start when we're going to do our player ratings, so when we do that, join along with your thoughts on what you'd rate the team and the manager as well. But we'll go through the game really quickly. So obviously we went 1-0 up.
Yeah, just before we say that, I just want to say one thing. That's another 80th minute winner.
Yeah, that's another late
So
goal.
if you want to put that into your stats, what was it, 83rd, 85th minute?
I think 83rd, 84th, that.
83rd,
Something like that. It might be the earliest goal we've got.
It's easy for you, it is if you to say.
Well, Kieran's
I think I'm going to go 85th.
Anyway.
I'll go 85.
Yeah. Well,
It's
Kieran's,
either 83 or 85, I think.
so Kieran's planning on making a late goals video for the channel anyway. So
Well,
hopefully-
let's just add it to your library, chops.
Honestly, but the issue is I've got so many stats. It's going to be for the first 5 games. I can't keep up.
Start off 1-0 up, and it was our cheap forward Alexander Isak who got it.
Yeah, beautiful.
What do you make of his overall performance?
Decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all you got to do with that boy is a proven record. He knows the Premiership. He knows how to score goals. He's played against the best teams in the Prem. He just needs minutes with the Reds.
Yeah.
That's all he needs.
How long until you think
Next week?
Well, we'll get to that, but I think that'll be more by force than actual by choice and decision making.
What do I think about his performance?
How long until, like, even if Ekitike was an option, how long until he's like proper in the mix and we're seeing the best out of him? He's getting like nearly 90 minutes in the big games.
Couple of weeks.
You still think he's a tiny bit still off?
Yeah. I think we're 5 games in now. What was it? Is it 6, 7 games played?
But this
overall,
is 7 in all comps, 5 in the league.
Right. So 7 games overall. He started against Atletico. He started tonight. Atletico, he played well.
Yeah.
He's played well tonight.
Yeah. He made a cameo in Everton, but I didn't see that. So.
Yeah, but I think overall, like you said, I think earlier, we're spoiled. We're fucking spoiled. Ekitike and all these players, even, stupidly, I think the 1 goal for Southampton, I'm just changing, so I'm just watching it now. The 1 goal for Southampton, Endo, just drives me insane.
Yeah, well, we'll go on to that.
Yeah,
now,
I know.
so.
I'm sorry. I was just watching it.
Well, that's our next point. The only bit I was going to ask before is, what was your thoughts with Isak coming off at the half?
Perfect.
Or do you just think that's
No,
safe
perfect.
for the next game?
Yeah. We don't. That's what I'm saying. He's proven.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Well, I don't need to know what he's like. I don't need to know whether he can score. I don't need to know whether he can. He does. I've seen everything from Newcastle. Right. What I need to know is he gels with our team and he plays the number 9 position in the position that how we play, and he does. And this is the thing. It's like, I think the way that Slot's put him into the team, bringing him, not starting him, and then bringing him on late, and then doing it away. That's Slot seeing how he's fitting in with the team and the momentum of the game as well. What the timings we're doing, but. Isak, he's always going to score. Doesn't matter what club he plays for. He'll always score, and he'll always be. He's to me, he's 30 goals a season.
Yeah, I don't see a world where it doesn't work. And my thought when he made the sub is he's going to start against Palace, and now it actually might work in a blessing.
Oh yeah, thank God, because he might. I mean, he won't do 90, but if we're losing, he might.
It might be the.
He might leave him on because it's like. You never want to force someone to play 90 minutes especially when you've got a whole team of sports scientists saying, we'll give him 45, we'll give him 60, we'll give him 70, or work him up to 90. it's Premier League football. The difference between a league title and not is winning a game.
Yeah, but don't big clubs know how to do that anyway?
Well, no, but this is what I'm saying. Like, we'll want to ease him in, but we've now lost the option to swap him. But
the
again,
only one is, and we'll get to him later, if Isak has to come off because of fatigue or like he's just not ready, dropping Chiesa in that position does not look that dreadful at the moment.
no, especially after that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're spoiled. We are. You know, you said that earlier. We're definitely spoiled because the bench or the position, and it's like Dom, it's like Robbo, it's like anyone.
Everyone, yeah.
They can move around everywhere. I could put 3 or 4 players in different positions. I think
That's a
Dom.
smart tactic there. He wants players that can play multiple
Yeah.
positions.
And that, it shows also from the players that left. Nunes really only had 1 or 2. Diaz only played off the left. A lot of the players that left didn't do that.
They're not versatile.
And
They're
a lot of
just
the players
very
that came
specialists.
in, like, I mean, other than Isak, like Frimpong plays 3 or 4 different positions. Couldn't play right back today to save his life.
Also,
Does Frimpong play different positions?
He can play on the wing. He can play right back, and he can play as a right wing back. I know they're very similar positions, but he does all 3.
what's your?
He's not playing left midfield then.
We'll get to your point.
You never know.
Of the where it went 1-1 with Endo's mistake.
Yeah, shocking.
Just
It,
have we got to stop doing these sort of things? Because at times it's not the mistake, but it's a game where we should be comfortable, and it's then level, and it's had to become another late
If
goal.
I saw you do that on a Sunday football, I'd get your ass dragged off.
It was shocking.
Seriously,
wasn't it?
that was shocking. I mean, he missed the header completely. It hit his back, I think. I don't think it hit the back of his head. I think it hit his shoulders on the back, and then went into position. Unfortunately, but you should. I don't know. There's no excuse for that. It's just a fuck up. It's just a pure fuck up.
I thought it summed up the game for Endo. If the ball was touching him,
Yeah.
it was wrong.
Yeah.
If he wasn't touching him, he was
He'd make the
it was
challenge.
it was borderline perfect. Like, he did not
Yeah.
put a foot wrong when he didn't
Yeah.
have it. When he had it, that was when things started going a bit sour.
And you did call that early.
Yeah, and to be fair, it didn't take a rocket scientist to spot that every touch he had seemed to be going to the opposition. But every time they had it, he nicked it off him. They were just playing 1-2s off
He
him.
did it in the first fucking 10 minutes. Do you remember what I said to you? Fuck me. And the ball came to him. It's on their 22.
Yeah.
Endo went to control it, and it was like a fucking brick wall. Hit his foot, and it came out, and the bloke took the ball, turned, and there on the attack, I went, that's from our 20, that's from their 22.
Yeah.
Our attack. And just because he couldn't take the ball, or turn on it, or give it, or hold it, it fucking hit his foot and went back to, I'm like, nah. Little things like that,
I don't think
just
Slot,
not good enough.
I don't think Slot overly fancies him, but I think he sees, maybe because of the wages, maybe because he's willing to play less minutes than others.
And he's a good cleaner.
And I just think there's a time where Endo
Not
is,
cleaner,
yeah,
clean
but
enough.
there's enough moments in a league or a season where you go, he's going to be very useful.
Yeah.
But I don't think he overly fancies him to like play 90
He would
minutes.
he would never have brought him in.
No,
He would never have signed
he's,
him.
He's seen what he's done for Slot.
Yeah, but
He's seen what the positions that Slot's been in when we've had Van Dijk out, we've had players out, and they've had to step up. So he knows he can do it.
But there are certain
It's
players
just
that are like
he's-
that. Like, he'd never sign. No world would he sign Andy Robertson. But Andy Robertson's his vice captain, and he's started today. Might start against Palace. I'd imagine it's Kirkes. But
I don't know. I
they're
don't know
players
about that.
that you'd never sign. Like, they're no one's first choice. But they're always like your last resort. But they're also the one that save you the game.
Yeah.
They're players that will win you moments, and that's what wins games.
I take that back. It will be Kirkes because they're fucking quick on the wing.
Yeah. If you want to talk about winning moments, we did it again. Another goal in the 80 plus
made it.
minute. Hugo Ekitike.
Should we pretend he didn't get sent off for a second and just celebrate the goal? Because that was absolutely...
Well, it was lovely all round. The ball from Robbo was class. The run from Chiesa, and as impressive as anything was the touch from Chiesa.
Yeah.
And then the way that it still... I always thought he was going to pass it, but the way it still looked like to the keeper, he might just shoot here.
Yeah.
And the pass was just lovely, and Ekitike, again, was in the right position,
Yeah.
again, to score... What's that, his 5th goal in all comps?
But how many
be.
times have you seen a player that lose their head and the ball comes over, they take a touch and they try and shoot themselves.
Yeah.
Or the ball comes over,
Touches
they try and
there.
fucking dig it straight away. He had enough composure, the ball came over, he took a touch, and his first ball was like, bang, he knows there's someone running onto that. And if it's not, that's not his fault.
Yeah, then it's...
That's not his fault because the keeper's running at him at fucking full steam. So he has to give it off somewhere or go around him.
Yeah.
It's fucking the touch.
Some-
It killed everything.
His
His touch
decision-making
killed
was
everything.
amazing today.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is down to his touch. And I think he was one of the only players on the pitch that showed real motor
Class.
quality and
Yeah.
class. I think that showed from...
It's the most Italian he's looked.
Yeah, like it showed from
Yeah.
playing a championship side and showing that he's a level above some
Yeah.
of those Liverpool
Agree.
players.
Agree.
A bit of the quality, and that's what ended up
Yeah,
winning the
and
game.
against Southampton, that's the next league
Yeah.
down. So
So that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
he was the class between both.
he shined.
He shined,
Yeah.
and obviously,
But the moment that followed.
what happened is Ekitike scored the winner. We're high fiving. We see his shirt off, and I didn't actually.
I
I
called it,
forgot.
yeah,
You
yeah.
clocked that he'd already been booked.
I sort of, as you, I was saying, as you, brain dead. Little bit.
In the moment.
A little, you have,
Little
you have
bit.
to be.
He's only been on the pitch 45 minutes. Remember, it's not like he's been booked in the first 10 minutes of a game, and he's got to the 90th, forgot he's on a yellow.
I think it's just the
It's
adrenaline.
definitely-
I get it. It is brain dead,
You need, yeah, it's. I call it.
and it's. Do you know what it is? It's very, very Darwin Núñez.
Yeah.
It is very like that erratic, but I like that about him. It's
But
the same
have
way.
we seen that about Cristiano Ronaldo? He's done the same thing. He's fucking
I think
scored a big
yeah,
goal and
I-
he's taken his shirt off, he's running to the crowd, he's been sent off.
Yeah.
So
Di-
we do see that.
Yeah, but the difference is we've scored an 85th minute
Against
winner against Southampton in the cup
Yeah.
in the third round of the
Yeah,
cup.
yeah.
It's
So-
not.
Yeah.
You don't have to take your
Yeah.
shirt off of that because
Yeah.
it wasn't like he ripped it off and did a knee side. He ripped it off to do his celebration with it.
Yeah.
And I get it, but also you could have cost us the game there. And
Yeah.
I'm
Mine
not.
just
I'm not.
makes sense.
It's
Very
not.
true, actually.
It's not that deep. It's not.
You
it-
say that, but,
but-
we're without him next game.
we're without him at Palace, and
so
that's
we're,
the
so you say that, yeah, we're without him, he's gone.
and that's
Better
that-
opposition as well.
1 week.
that's
Hopefully, better opposition. We 10 men. We could draw that, and it goes to penalties, and we're a play down and a striker
Yeah.
down in the shootout.
Yeah.
see. We'll
More
go.
fucking shoot out.
We'll go through the chat in a second because we'll go through because
Yeah.
I assume there's a few questions or points in there.
Yeah, I wanted
But
to
I've
run
just,
through the game.
I have
then.
just quickly seen one comment to do with the Ekitike bit. He said it wasn't brain dead. Like he just didn't care. He was annoyed. But if anything, if he didn't forget, then that's worse. If he knew
Yeah, that
he was
is
if he
worse.
knew he was going to get sent off, I'm a very
What was it?
annoyed.
Say that comment again. What
Wait,
was it,
he
what was
said
saying?
it wasn't brain dead. Like he just didn't care. He was annoyed.
Yeah. Well, no, he can't be annoyed.
But that's what I mean. Like, why would he be annoyed? He's just scored. I don't understand that comment, but I think that
We'll try and rephrase that again.
yeah, if you
Because
can,
I don't understand that because like if you score a goal,
oh, I get it. I get
Okay.
his annoyed one. He was since he came on. He was a bit. No, he's like hitting the ball away.
Bit
He was
eggy.
rolled up. Like, he was annoyed in
right.
general. So when he scored, it was like, I've
Fuck
got my
you.
goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, to everything.
but
But
that shows professionalism. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You've got to know how to handle yourself there. I mean, it's all right saying that, but that's your fucking job.
yeah,
Put the ball in the back
that's
of the
your
net.
job.
And
Can I have a glass of wine?
you want more?
Chop,
Uh,
do you want to go through?
Don't
the
take that away,
comments?
bro.
I would like to go through the comment. We'll start with the super chat we just got in from DC. Thank you very much. And it is a big one. Hope Leone's okay. We haven't spoken about that yet.
Oh.
Probably we're going to cover that.
Does anyone know about
know.
this actually?
So we'll go through that. Firstly, I'll try and find out if there's an update on him because normally the club put out a statement quite quick after games.
That would be very
But-
quick still, but
Yeah, they're normally quite good to. Oh wow, I've almost accidentally sent a super chat. I'm here. I don't want to. You can, but I don't want to because I'm here. You talk about the moment when he went down.
well, I thought
I'll try and find
Before
out
we
if the
get some
club's put out a
players-
statement.
Yeah.
before the plays reign, I thought he had an outstanding game.
Yeah,
One of our better
You were
players.
calling him man of the match at one stage.
At one stage,
He
I
was
thought
at
him
one
and
point.
Chiesa, especially, I think towards the end, Chiesa really started turning it on.
Well, when he came off, he was injured.
But
And yeah, you did say it.
But when he made the tackle, and it was a really good tackle. I thought he read a lot really well.
Well,
I need
if
to-
you want to go, sorry, just to go for it. This
No,
isn't what I was looking for. No, but
I can see his eyes. Like,
no, but it's
Say
about,
what you see.
It's about what you were saying. Also, the Italians, Leone and Chiesa on the pitch, were the first. Both Italians, both our men of the match.
They've been watching Kicking and
They're
Screaming.
not the first two Italians in the Liverpool team.
No, I'm saying
To play
the
together.
two in the Liverpool team tonight.
All right.
Yeah. We had Mario Balotelli at one point. Jesus, that was a bad time, wasn't it? He won 3 out of 3 aerial duels. Didn't lose an aerial duel. He won 4 out of 5 duels on the ground. He was the most accurate passer at 97% of his passes. 88 out of his 91 passes, so he's one of the highest passers on the pitch as well.
Wow.
6 clearances, 4 of them headers, and 3 interceptions in 80 minutes. And that is like as a centre half, it doesn't 18-year-old centre half. And as well, I know it wasn't the most intense get. We weren't facing pressure, but that showed that we weren't sat deep when we were getting pressure. We're quite open. We're attacking them, so it shows that when we're being attacked, it means nobody was scrambling. Like Frimpong's nowhere to be seen. Robbo was getting up the pitch at times. Like we weren't a solid defence. It wasn't like we were sat on the edge of our 18 and he's got cover to defend.
How many times have you seen, not even just Liverpool, maybe it might be a bad comparison to other defenders in other leagues or something. You see a young 18-year-old make his debut and against the lower league side, and you get the big forward, and no matter how good you are, the centre forward is just experience. He turns you, he pushes you off the ball. He could have looked like an idiot tonight, trying to be strong, trying to win stuff, go through people. He could have missed times. It could have gone over his head, but
trying to be a bully.
Yeah, Kieran just made the points there. He went every header, nothing went over him. He read things well, didn't
90%.
Also, that's
97% passing accuracy. That's insane. And as well,
short part. It wasn't minimal passes.
So what I said during the game as well. The players he's playing to, he hasn't got Gravenberch coming in to receive. He hasn't got Dom, Alexis, or Vert. He's got Endo and Yanni, and granted Jones is good at it.
Yeah. But
the distance is, like you said, Chiesa helped him out. Honestly, the Italian connection was unbelievable.
But we don't know anything about the injury. At first, we weren't sure if it was the head. Apparently,
I thought it was head.
Now, because he went down.
I think it's by the looks of things, it's his leg. He got stretchered down the tunnel. But there's nothing. No one's put anything out just yet. But it's just it's a leg injury, which is worrying. Because had it been a head injury, not sleep it off, because that's the opposite of what you do when you get a head injury. But you can, he'll be fine by whenever he's playing. Hopefully he's fine. But if he's out for a couple of weeks, at least we know he's 18. It's not a career-ending injury. He will be back if he's out for a few weeks.
Yeah, well, touch words. Because that was a really good performance. You'd hate to see it already.
I just didn't see how it actually occurred, how it happened.
Apparently, it was a bad landing.
Right.
So from what he did, apparently he's landing. That's why he's flopped down, because I think either his legs given way. I'm sure there'll be clips of it, and you will see. Growth spurt, yeah.
It's like a fucking giraffe taken down by.
It was past his bedtime, was all. He had to come off. But yeah, so that was.
No, it feels.
But yeah, so there was a lot in the chat. I'll go through some of the highlights of the chat, if you will. A lot of it was Nearsight. I remember saying, "What is Ekitike thinking?" Just a few of that in general. We sort of covered it.
Just read a few people's out.
Gomez didn't too bad, as you say. Whereas someone else, Nearsighted, also put that Gomez sort of stunk the gaff out a bit.
Who said that?
Who stunk the gaff out?
Nearsighted, remember Gomez. So someone said Gomez was all right. I think it was the same as Endo. I thought when Gomez was on the ball, I thought he looked quite poor. I thought it was a bit of a shoddy performance.
Yeah.
When Gomez didn't have the ball, I thought it was exceptional.
I thought he was really good today.
But on the ball,
not great.
And maybe that highlighted how good Leone actually looked. Maybe that's why his passing actually was good. He just put it under pressure on Gomez, and then Gomez shanked it out of play.
And do you not think, if you look a little bit more in depth, that when we know that we're under the pump, and we've got a position that has been, say, like getting pulled a little bit, we do put the Endo and we do put the Gomez on.
Yeah.
They're the first fucking thoughts, aren't they? Really, aren't they?
Because they're the best.
You're not going to go and put someone on that's going to be a game player.
Yeah.
You don't want someone that wants to take a touch and then give it. You want someone that goes through the ball, you want to give it down the wing, or you want someone who's going to find the midfielder or find the player straight away.
Yeah.
They're not inventive. You know what I mean? They know what their job is. Where if you've got someone who comes in there and that's their position, they want to be able to be a bit fancy. They want to take the extra touch. When we're playing against Newcastle and they're fucking pumping us like that, you need someone who's going to take control and give it to someone who's a game player.
I think that's a perfect point, really. Anything else?
There are a few more from the chat, but I'll go through one that was spoken about earlier, and it's completely off the sort of topic. Maestro Music, hello Maestro, welcome back. Put in Belabor for Brighton, the holding midfielder.
Yeah.
Family was at Anfield tonight.
Really?
He's looking for a move away from Brighton. Apparently the family were at Old Trafford on the weekend when they beat Chelsea.
They're on summer fucking holidays, mate.
Which is
free ticket.
To be fair, you're spending your summer holidays. You want to go to Manchester and then Liverpool.
I'm fucked anyway there. Yeah.
So, but apparently his family, it's reports from in the thing, because obviously he was heavily linked to move to United.
But they didn't want
Apparently, they didn't want it. We've obviously got Ryan Gravenberch, and our backup is Endo at the moment.
So replace.
If we get another 80-90 million pound player as our backup for Gravenberch, apparently the family have very heavy rumours come out saying they're very impressed with the Anfield setup. After going to Old Trafford, honestly,
you're gonna have to take a pay cut.
The M4 would look like an improvement from Old Trafford, driving, or M6, whatever it is up there.
That's interesting though.
But yeah, apparently the family were at the game and were very impressed with the whole setup.
Who said that?
It was Maestro put it in the chat. So apparently that's a January move though,
I would be shocked if Jan, but unless he's
because
really
I think he's wanting to leave, and it says a lot as well. Because Brighton were playing tonight, and they weren't at the Brighton game; they were at the Liverpool game. So
was he there with the family?
No, I don't think he was there.
I was going to say that.
He can't. You can't be there. I would be very.
That would be fucking. Imagine sitting there in disguise.
So that'd be mental if you sat there watching that game.
QT Moz just quickly put something in the chat, which is a really good point for everyone watching. He said, "I can't see the subscribe button. There's none showing. Click on the Denty channel and then press subscribe."
There should be a button there. What's the super chat?
The super chat was about Leone. It was asking.
That's the first one.
It was the one we went through.
Okay.
So yeah, if you send a super chat, I'll see it. Shizmaz said he's looked at on Twitter or X, whatever it's called, and said, "You guys can look that way." Says Leone.
Do you think I'm gonna fucking see that?
Well, no, he
actually thinks I can read that.
Yeah,
it looks like ants over a screen.
Well, no, I know. But let's all look at the screen for a second. Look how the video looks. We're facing this way.
Is that the beach?
Yeah.
Hello.
What's over there?
Hello. Why is there only one camera?
What do you mean? Why is there only one camera?
We normally have about 10.
Do we?
No.
Short video on X shows Leone with his left leg tied up in a brace. Looks crazy swollen, so I think he's buggered his knee.
Okay.
Not good
That could be a few
at all.
weeks, months,
but also, we
He's
have
not the
Endo
most
as centre back cover, Robbo as centre back cover, Gomez as centre back cover, and we have Virgin Canate. They can all do a job there.
it might be a case, depending on the game, where it's Ibu Gomez, then Gomez Van Dijk. Ibu and Van Dijk, unfortunately, might just have to play more minutes than they wanted to in these other cup games.
That's what they're there for. Not to be fair, we're playing Van Dijk.
Or Robbo.
That's what I just said.
Oh, did you say? Sorry,
I did say Robbo. I said Robbo.
I would rather Robbo than Endo or someone.
And we've sort of seen it before, and it weirdly might end up being the case with Robbo playing in there. Gravenberch sits in at centre half when we play a lot of the lesser teams at the end of games.
Gravenberch playing centre half.
When we're attacking teams that are sitting back,
that
ends up being the change. So if it's a case
Fabinho.
like what Fabinho used to do for us, if it's a case of taking off a centre half then, and we play Gravenberch as centre half, and then that's the Endo sub.
The issue is that will be in league in
Oh, I know. I'm saying in game.
Yeah,
I'm saying in game is another.
Just let us dream.
You won't see Gravenberch.
Well, we don't want to dream that, but he could play that.
Yeah, no, and Slot has done it multiple times.
He's my favourite, I think, at the moment. Gravenberch.
I think I said this at the wedding we went to on Saturday.
Oh, it's the best midfielder in the world.
You'll be really my point. Yeah, that's what I was.
What were you going to say?
Yeah, that.
All right.
I was saying to the no, but I was saying
It's not
to
revolutionary.
some
I just said
Arsenal-
it. It's nothing original.
I was saying to some Arsenal fans, I went pound for pound, like he is the current best midfielder
In the world, yeah.
Right, grabbing
And
back.
it's been said by a few people as well.
Yeah.
Not just
A
like.
few people at this table.
But I've heard it a few times. You know what I mean? It's like.
He can do everything. He can attack, he can defend, he can score, he takes place, he's strong. He just has the whole lot, and he's playing out of his skin at the moment.
Yeah.
But while we're going through the last few, or Kieran's favourite comments anyway, we will in a minute be doing our player ratings. So if you want to join in with that.
This will be
Yeah.
interesting. So I think we're going to be all over the place.
Yeah, well,
I think all three of us are going to be different here.
I have a thing. I know it's less. It might not be fun for an audio perspective, but I think it'd be fun to all say it at the same
You
time.
might as well switch off now then.
No. Well, I still talking at the same time. I mean, I think it'd be fun to all say like 3, 2, 1, and then say it. So you can't base it off someone else.
Okay.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because
yeah.
if I'm going
Yeah,
last
but-
and you two both gave someone an 8 and I was thinking a 5, I'm probably going to bump that up to a 7.
I'd like to believe though, one
true,
because
actually.
the only thing with that,
Some integrity
One,
at
it
the
would
table.
sound,
He's a sheepy
yeah,
voice.
it would sound awful for everyone. No one will hear anything. And then 2, I like to believe this group here has the balls to stick with what they picked in the first
I do
place.
as well.
All right.
You're just a
All
fucking
right.
sheep.
All right. Then. All right then. Well, let's go
Right.
through the squad. There were a couple other things, but let's go through the squad because all right, we're not going to be sheep. We're not going to be sheep.
Is there any more?
Kieran,
Any
what-
more chit chat?
10.
Any more
What?
chit chat?
There was a bit of chit chat. There was a bit
There's
of
loads of chit chat on there. You need to fucking step up. son.
Shizmaz is spot on. We need whiteboards. We need whiteboards, and that'll do it.
Yes, man.
That we need whiteboards. Whiteboards. That super chat that came in. That's £1.99. Someone donate for whiteboards, and then we'll have them. For the
Right.
next
Well,
one.
I'm getting one tomorrow. Right. When's the next game? What day are we today?
Saturday.
Saturday. Right. I have a whiteboard for Saturday. Mads, thank you.
No, it
Who's
was
it, Maz?
Shizmaz. Maz
Shizmaz.
is someone, and
Oh.
Maz is another.
Oh.
Both heavy. I like our community. But you just all got similar
Right,
names.
so-
There's too many M's.
She's Mads. What?
Whoa! Furniture started
What am I
floating.
saying?
A spell.
No, I don't want to disrespect.
No, you're trying to say the name.
Shizmaz.
She's Maz.
I don't know how to say it. I'm reading it.
Well,
Yeah, we'll
she's,
send them saying
she's
you-
Maz. If I'm saying it right, hopefully I am. And then we do have Mads, who's been a long-serving.
Yeah, they've both been very long serving.
Yeah.
Thai Denty Sports, and you can too with the subscribe button.
Well, they don't know where it fucking is. Fucking dumb cunt. Fucking hell, it starts with this.
Right. Well, we'll go.
I'm
we'll,
only joking,
We'll
boy,
go
man.
through the squad.
I wouldn't be able
DC
to
said
find it
quite.
either.
DC said quite funny comments, and Ekitike definitely just took his shirt off so he'd have a picture for his Instagram account, which I thought was quite good. And
Yeah.
by all means, it didn't cost us the game. It might cost us the one on Saturday against
Be
Palace.
interesting if he does put that on Instagram. Read the comments on that.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to bag it off.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Please let Ronnie know I don't feel disrespected.
Oh, that's cool, mate.
Do you know who said that?
Cheers,
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Maz. Cheers, Maz. Can I call you Cheers, Maz? Because that sounds so fucking cool. I do not want to be disrespectful to you, mate. But yeah,
It's all good.
Shamaz.
It looks like it's all
It's a
good.
cool name. Mate. It's a very cool name.
We'll go through the squad
rate.
snap play rating now. Play along, I guess, in the
Yeah.
comments. So we'll start.
Should
off-
we do a little thing so they
Yes,
have a
it's a-
gap, so they can
Yeah,
someone can
we'll,
come up?
We'll start with.
We'll say it. We'll say the play. We'll say
Yeah.
our ratings, and,
And
then
then
we'll just see what
give them
everyone
a
else
30
says.
seconds.
Just write the name, or maybe for the
No,
first
just
one.
a number.
We know, but so I can know who
Oh,
they're
he's
talking
so
about.
slow. It's fucking hell, man. Come on, Harvey, hurry up.
Right. They can write this name, Marmadashvili. Giorgio Marmadashvili. Write that all down.
Right, yeah. Well,
Uh,
he didn't have to do a lot. Well, it
Conceded.
didn't. Well, yeah, but not his fault. But 85th minute, I thought he was going to pens. I thought we're going to see some fucking. Well, he's 6'6", isn't he?
Actually, I don't know how tall he is.
6'5".
I don't
He's
know.
a
He looks
fucking
big.
unit.
He does look big. At least minimum 6'4".
I thought he was 6'5".
At
That's what I thought he
least.
was. So I thought that was the only reason I wanted to see pens.
What, just to see him?
Just and that's obviously I wanted to win. But if we were going to go to pens, I would have liked to see what he came up with.
Yeah.
So
Because he's a.
So what are we going for the ratings?
For me,
I'm just still trying to make up my mind, so I want to know where you're going.
Alright.
For me, he did nothing wrong.
Ready?
He
And
didn't
it
do
was
anything
for
about
you.
the goal.
Yeah. I got mine.
Caught.
Yeah.
Nothing bounced
Got
off
mine.
him. held punch well, so I'm going to give him a 7.
Oh, that one.
An 8.
Yeah.
8.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because
No,
he didn't
I
have
don't.
to do anything, did his job.
I'm going with 7. I'd say, yeah.
I was going to 7, but
Yeah.
I thought 8 because, you know,
I like to put my... If I'm giving someone an 8 though, that's like a...
Yeah, my thing is
it's very hard for a goalkeeper to get.
but I don't think he had the chance to get to an 8. I think he didn't
That
put a foot
wasn't
wrong.
anything-
Well,
his
no,
goal.
no, because he caught the ball when the ball came out and the
It's
22.
his job. Isn't it?
No, you say that.
No,
Look
but-
at fucking Anana.
No, but to get an 8, you have
Anana
to.
couldn't catch a fucking ball if he.
No,
fucking-
but like, know how.
Clean sheet might make it.
Say,
mate.
so no, when we played Burnley,
Okay.
no, like, or not Burnley. Burnley's maybe not the example because they were right. Say if we played them and they didn't attack us once, the centre halves, unless they do stuff going forward, they physically can't
All
get
right.
to that level because they've not been given the
a
opportunity.
5.
Well, really, he did everything he did properly, but he didn't have a lot and he conceded a goal.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
I know
his-
it wasn't his fault, but like he didn't have a lot to do in the first place.
No.
Although
So-
he did make a brilliant
Okay.
save at the,
I
at the start.
realistically,
Seven.
I
I'm
think
gonna
you're
go
right.
7.
The only reason I gave him an 8 because I love him.
Yeah.
And I want to see them.
Jeremy Frimpong was the starting
What,
right
what,
back.
what did anyone else say?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Well, no one's
put
put his name, so I don't know what they've said.
We've only
no.
said one fucking player, Chops.
We've got.
It won't be fucking Salah, will it?
I won't read through all of them. Shizmaz said 7, tempted to go 8 because he seems to command the box more than expected. Less
Yeah.
sweep and more box
What
dominant.
did Mad say?
Shizmaz said.
Shamaz.
Um,
Shamaz, I'm going to fucking me and him are going to get on, alright.
and DC said.
I hope you're a bloke, mate, for fuck's sake.
DC said a 10 because he looks scary. So that's our over end of the spectrum.
Right, does anyone know how tall he is?
That's another thing. But I might think that's someone's rating. Oh, they got 6.6.
Shamaz, how tall is he?
Yeah.
So we're saying
yeah,
we're going to go 7.
7 as a group.
7.
Yeah? Okay,
We're gonna
cool.
collect
Why
7.
Right.
someone's putting in the height, hopefully. Frimpong was the starting right back, so we'll start with him.
Right. Oh.
No one here was over.
Right, here we go.
That.
Go on.
For me,
Right.
And it is for you.
I've got it.
didn't do a lot right.
You know you said that.
What a review of the game.
Fuck, you know. So we're selling him. Yeah.
No, to be fair, at the beginning I said he was isolated because there was a tactic to get the best out of Chiesa, which left him isolated. But the point you made, I sort of agree. When he did have any opportunity, his passing...
He gave the ball away.
Ball was shocking.
Even when he went from right back to attacking position, still didn't do a lot. So for me, I give him a 4.
Yeah.
If you name me anything he did right, then I'll be proven wrong.
Fuck, I thought I was harsh for 5.
You going 5?
Yeah.
I'm going 4. I was closer to a 3 than I was a 5.
Really?
Yeah, like
Doesn't that
my
individual
thought is
performance-
the only reason he didn't get like a 3 is because he didn't like cost
Oh,
us
no,
anything.
you fucking two are harsh, man.
Well, no, but like,
It's like-
yeah, but if you say you've played
No,
centre half,
no,
say you're-
I'm coming around to you.
No, I know, but-
I'm, you
you got. I love that stat. Sorry, Ekitike, 85th minute goal, 86th minute red card is brilliant. You've got a right back who, when he was at right back, wasn't defensively. He wasn't there. Like he was always out of position, but that's because he's attacking.
Yeah.
But when he was attacking, like you said, he didn't create
Gave the ball
anything.
away,
he
didn't
gave
he?
the ball away
Yeah.
loads, especially in that first half, or when he was at right back. He just didn't like cost us the game, so he can't be really
Do you
any.
think he was trying to do too much and trying to impress too much?
No, I don't know. I just feel like he was.
2-0 Wolves.
Oh no, 2-0 Wolves. Everton losing is always good.
Do you think he was trying to do too much to the game?
I don't know if it's too much. I just don't. I
I
just
said
don't.
he had a good game.
I just don't think. I just
said
think.
he-
No, sometimes you leave.
So
leave
you're saying
the pitch.
4.
I'm
You're
going
saying
4. Yeah.
I went 5, and I thought the 5 was going to be harsh. So fuck me.
Anyone else have a look?
Fucking hell, you better have a good game with these two. Yeah.
Shizmaz came in perfectly and said 6'6",
Wow.
which I did think I read that as 6.6. I thought that's a really specific rating.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
So
Yeah.
just quickly,
He's
that
got-
game is for Brighton got 4 goals.
Did he?
Yeah, they won 6-0, but one of them scored 4 goals.
It's outrageous.
Well,
QT Mods didn't give a rating, just said he was bad tonight, which I think sums it up.
Yeah.
If you've got a number, go for it. Shizmaz went 4.
Okay.
Okay, so 4s it is.
We'll go
Leone.
Leone.
What minute did he come off? 7.
8.
Just before the goal, didn't he? 5 minutes before the goal.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Go on then. Is that an 8?
Yeah.
That's what I was going with.
I've gone for an 8, which does make me think you gave Mamardashvili, the goalkeeper, an 8.
You're right. I think
Have
what
you
you're
changed
doing.
your- have you changed your scale?
No, because the reason being,
Keeper.
he's a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper doesn't have a lot to do, but what he did
He did right.
he
Okay.
did well.
That's fine.
And all I'm saying that is when the ball came across,
It's a different scale for an outfield player. I get that.
Yeah, because that's the only reason I'm doing it. It's because like when the ball came out from when they're whipping it in, he controlled the 22.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I gave him that. He didn't have to do. The ball came up in the air. I didn't feel at any stage that he was going to drop the ball.
No,
because if he
true.
does drop the ball at 6'6", thanks Shamaz, he's a cunt.
Yeah.
Because you can't drop the ball with 6'6" and contest the ball in the air with that bloke coming in with a header unless he gives you a foul.
Yeah.
Because if he does do that,
Yeah,
and wins the ball,
I get what
you're a
saying.
shit keeper.
I get what you're saying.
So I thought he controlled his area. His distribution was good. That's why I gave him an 8. But I can see why. I can see why you boys gave him that.
I think that's fair. But
But
with
goalkeepers have a different point system.
But with Leone,
to
the
a-
centre half,
Leone was
I
fucking
thought
bang on.
I think again he was closer to a 9 than he was a 7. Like he was a high
Yeah,
8.
yeah.
It was a high 8 score.
Yeah.
I thought
Agreed.
he was the only thing that didn't make it any higher was one. It wasn't like he wasn't doing these last ditch tackles that were ridiculous. He just managed his game perfectly.
Yeah.
He did everything right. Kept the ball well. Didn't give it away. It was a spot on debut.
You wouldn't look at him and think he was out of place.
No, like
And which is, I mean, I think we take that for granted as well.
like
Because if you put him in-
injury, obviously, if he came on against Palace or he came on against anyone, I wouldn't be phased. Would you?
No.
Just saying about Leone, obviously injury, so he won't be coming on against Palace probably.
No.
But you wouldn't be worried now.
And he didn't look out of place, did he?
No, I'm very excited to see more. And like
What
to
age is he
say
again?
18.
Okay, perfect.
We were saying high 8 as well. It wasn't like it wasn't close to a 7. I'm saying that's a high. Like if the only reason he wasn't a 9 or a 10 was he's lacking either a goal or an assist or like a great set of tackles. Like, he just did his job. Like
Yeah.
he just did his job.
It was a solid 8.
That's what I mean. Like doing your job fully is a good 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
But if he can stay fit, and not even for games, just for training, and you can get 2 years under his belt
With
under
Verge.
Van Dijk,
Yeah.
that can elevate. By the time he's
Yeah.
20, he can
Yeah.
be playing at a
Well,
serious level.
he's got the fucking Jedi, hasn't he?
Yeah, so he's set
Or
up
is
for a
it
proper,
Yodash, is it?
a proper level. Joe Gomez,
Um,
it's a bit of a mixed
Oh,
bag.
I'll
I
go
think,
this.
for him.
Ready?
Go on.
Oh no, Charles, you go. Oh, I know what I've got.
You started.
I can't copy if you guys don't go first.
I know what I'm going with.
I've got mine.
Joe
It was a bit of a
Gomez.
mixed bag though. For him.
Yeah.
I am gonna go a 6.
Oh, mine was 6 as well.
Are we on 6?
I was gonna go 7.
Devil
for the,
of the deep
yeah.
blue
I was about to go
sea.
7 for the defending,
5 on the
for
ball,
yeah,
so he gets a 6. That's how I looked at it.
6. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that sort of sums it up. It was
Yeah.
it's defensively very good.
Annoying though, isn't he?
He was
sometimes.
today.
I
He's,
actually thought, sorry, on the ball, defensively, I actually thought he was so good though. I was thinking I might just give him a 7 because his job is to defend,
Yeah.
and that's what he did.
but he kept giving them.
But
He
But
caused a lot of
he
his.
had to step up as a senior.
Yeah, and as
Yeah.
well, but also a lot of their big chances came from him giving the ball away.
But when
Yeah.
you watch that,
Yeah, he did as well.
if that was the first time watching Liverpool Football Club and you said, look at that centre back partnership, which one's been playing here for 10 years? You'd think it's the 18, or you wouldn't think it's the 18-year-old. He's been 8, but
Yeah.
you'd think
He's the senior.
You'd think he's the one that's been playing at this club for years.
Yeah.
because he looked comfortable. Whether Gomez has made him look good in the way he's led that back
Yeah, because
line.
you're only watching it for the first time, like flash, aren't you?
Yeah,
So you
it's-
don't know.
you're not- you
know,
can't-
You might not see it, and then he dishes it off, or he's actually protected him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or off the ball, there's so much more.
he
but
wasn't awful.
no,
No,
He
but
wasn't-
on the
he
ball
wasn't
he
great.
wasn't. He wasn't.
Great.
He was below average, I'd say.
Yeah.
Leone Chismaz gave him an 8 and gave Gomez a 5.
Who gave? Who's the 8?
Chismaz and Leone, we
She
gave
gave
him
an 8,
an 8,
and then-
and he gave Gomez a 5.
Okay,
Which
so was it-
which again is I think fair. Like,
yeah.
But again, probably closer in my head, probably to a 5 than a 6. 5 than a 7 for me.
I was going more 7.
No, only because I think
I
a lot
get
of
the
his
point.
defending was caused because he gave the ball away. That was
Yeah,
a
but you
lot.
still got to do it.
I'm a
Yeah.
solid
The same
6.
way that I was saying about Liverpool, like saying, "Oh, you were just lucky you scored late goals." Still with it.
Yeah.
You still won the game. Still
Yeah,
got 3 points.
sure.
The
I think
game of the game is to win.
Job done. Job
I
done.
think he's dead on 6.
Yeah, so
I
that's
wouldn't.
6.
I wouldn't even go 5 or 7. I think he's right in the bang.
Solid.
Yeah.
Andy Robertson.
It's a weird one. Maybe. Shall I go again?
Tight. No,
Okay,
tight.
I'm happy.
Yeah, go on.
I've got
I
mine.
know
Game,
mine as well.
The same, nothing wrong,
Yeah.
nothing out. Only did really well with the assist to the assist at the end.
Yeah.
But I just go 7. I just thought solid.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay, I'm going 8.
Okay.
The reason being, this is not how I call my 7. You know, my point system
ratings, yeah.
generally, but on tonight's game and what it represented, and the players that we were playing with, and the players that they were playing with as well, and what he had to represent as a Liverpool player, as a senior.
That's the captain for today.
Yeah, I'm going 8.
Okay, I can see what you mean by that as well. And also, when they missed their chance, we got the first. You can see he's the one that's shouting at the keeper, go, let's play
And he
it
set
quick.
the goal up.
And he gets the second.
He set the goal up to Chiesa. Chiesa gave it to Ekitike, and
Yeah.
he put it in the goal. So I'm giving him an 8.
I was with you with 7. I thought he was brilliant, but again, I just thought it was his job. Like,
That's
he
what-
just did his
But
job.
did he do anything wrong?
No, but he didn't do anything.
He's
It
captain
was-
of
the-
he's a captain of the
the-
team.
the-
He's a leader.
Do you know what? You're convincing me. Actually, I think. Because-
you want to buy something?
No, do you know what? I'm with you on the 8. Actually, I've checked. You've charmed me.
Yeah, yeah, it's
he,
true though.
only because he actually won us the game with the ball. If
Yeah.
it wasn't for that pass, we're not winning the game. We're going to penalties. He didn't put. It was a 7 out of 10 performance with that assist to the assist. So yeah, I can actually go to an 8.
I
I
thought that's
thought
the best you get
apart
out
from
of
that,
Robbo.
I thought it was a 7 out of 10. But that it's a moments
What we
game,
got
isn't
now?
it? Robbo 7. Shizmaz has gone for. Yeah. Who's next? Endo.
Yeah. Well, we can do the other fullbacks if we want. We can do Bradley and Kirk.
Yeah,
Just get them out of the way.
Let's do it quick. Just do it quick. Yeah.
Bradley didn't really have, well, you, but didn't really have a lot.
No.
But also had enough minutes. He played about 30 minutes, I'd
Yeah.
say.
You just gotta give him a 6, aren't you?
To be honest, I'm giving them both 6s.
Yeah.
And Kirkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can skip Yard, to be
No.
fair.
Both sixes?
Yeah,
Both.
because
I
you
thought-
can't
I thought they-
give him 7s.
They
for
both
something
came on
that-
and did their job perfectly. I thought Kirkers came on and was like a battering ram defensively. Bradley held the ball and slowed the game up quite well in that right corner.
I think Kirkers actually could have been higher than Bradley, but the issue was Bradley had longer than Kirkers.
Yeah.
So-
But
And I
Bradley,
put-
but I thought they did 2 very good jobs, and it's the classic Trent and Robbo.
Yeah.
Kirkes did the defensive job, and he was like, he made it difficult for them to attack us when we're losing or when we're winning. Sorry, but Bradley he kept the ball well. He moved us up the pitch better, like especially in that corner with Chiesa and Frimpong. They kept it for a good minute between them.
They had to. I think that's the first time that Kirkes and Bradley have had to actually do their job and sit as a position.
But I'm winning,
You
yeah.
put Gravenberch in there, you put Maka in there, you put like that, and the triangle system working around there, they will demolish you, right? But I think Kirkes they had to do their job tonight. You can't go floating about. You can't go out of position because we didn't have the quality to do what we normally do. And that's not because to say the players are shit or the quality is lower. It just means that we're playing different players in different positions. We're playing different pace, and for fuck's sake, Robbo's our captain. You know, at the moment, so everything's like around a bit.
I think we all agree. They just did solid jobs. But we'll move to the players that probably have more of a talking point than the subs.
Endo,
It's on Kieran for this.
I think I'm gonna go for a generous 4.
I was going to go, just because I thought he was that good off the ball, I was going to give him a 5, because it was so for me 50-50.
I'm going 5 as well.
I thought off the ball, he was actually really good off the ball.
I'll balance it again. I thought on the ball,
He was awful.
genuinely a 1 or 2. Like I've not seen a like. Can you actually think of anything on the ball that he did right?
He made, like, he
No,
wasn't-
really,
he
the
wasn't
amount
great.
the
He wasn't
amount
great,
of times
actually.
we picked up on it early. The amount of times we're like, he's done it again, and he's our centre mid. I know it might be because I'm used to Ryan Gravenberch there. He hasn't charmed me.
I've gone down to a 4.
I don't hate it, but it's the same argument I was giving with Gomez to maybe go because for me, Gomez actually his job's to defend, and he did it. But for me, Endo's job is to not just defend, but he's also got to dictate
Distribute.
play. And he was so bad at it that his rating has to go lower than what I rate Gomez doing the same thing.
Do you not think Endo's job is to win the ball
That's
and
his main
distribute?
job, but he's
And
still,
distribute.
Yeah, but yeah.
So
still
he won the
insane
ball, but
with it.
his distribution was shit.
But
Yeah.
And it's like,
I get that, but also like I thought, winning the ball back, I thought he was excellent. We're playing Southampton at home in the cup. Like
I thought they turned up tonight.
Yeah, but we're playing a champion.
I know.
We're playing 19th in the champion. I get there a Prem side
I know,
logic, but we're
yeah.
playing 19th in the championship. If he's not winning the ball back,
Agree.
why is he in the squad? Because that, like, again, I know we're saying it. That is his job. That's what he does.
Yeah, but you
on the
do get-
ball,
you
he
still
called.
gotta do it.
You
Yeah,
still
but
gotta- yeah,
we're
you
playing
still
a
gotta
team
do
we
it.
shouldn't be giving chances. He's our central midfielder. He shouldn't be giving the ball away, and he gave it away a lot. And I'm like, that's the reason they had the ball so much is because he was the one giving it to him.
Yeah, but that's why I gave it 5. Such a 50-50 games. There was times of going,
Yeah.
why are you giving it away? And then next minute we're clapping him.
Yeah,
So-
we're clapping him, but
Yeah.
we weren't clapping him when he headed it to them on the edge of their 6-yard box, and that's why he drops a bit lower. That's the
maybe-
goal. It's a moment's
Okay,
game.
we'll go
It's
4.
the same way Robbo went for me from a 7 to an 8. He can go from say
If
a
it-
5 to a 4.
I don't mind that
If
for
there was
that.
decimals, we'll go 4.5.
Actually, for the giving the goal away, I don't mind a 4.
Because it's like if we talk about moments in
I
football.
forgot about the goal.
Fucking
yeah.
savage year. This is
No,
savage.
I-
Always a savage.
Oh, sorry, Shizman's put a corker, and Endo's got the same ratings as his shirt number. He's number 3. We've also got Tiki in the chat saying, looking smart today, lads. Love you from your Canadian step cousins.
Yeah, dude, mate. Who's
The
that?
Liverpool gear, actually.
Tiki.
Tiki.
I think he has a Hawaiian bar somewhere.
I hope so. I'll be around your bar, son.
A tiki bar.
Curtis Jones.
Oh, not a cheeky, but a tiki.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones. Well, it's a Curtis
7
Jones
for me,
7
yeah.
for me.
I
Sorry,
was gonna
I'll
say
jump
7.
in 7. I just thought
Solid.
he does what he does. He keeps the ball.
I need to argue this a little bit.
Yeah, have to.
Did he?
If
No,
you
I
agree.
do. Did he do anything proactive?
I
Yeah,
thought he
I thought he was the
I-
best.
I
in
thought
that
he looked
midfield,
good.
I was slagging the other two off for a bit, and I thought he was the one that won the ball and played past forward. I'd like to see again his pass.
Okay, I put my hands up. I didn't see enough of it.
I
before
think
that.
he would have been an 8 if he would have stayed on longer than 50.
Okay.
My thing with that is I will get onto Inyoni in a second, but I think we all know nothing special. I'm trying to remember anything he did in that game. Endo on the ball was poor. The fact that we didn't get walked over in that midfield was because of him. Because I think, the amount of times you watch a game and you lose a midfield.
Yeah.
Endo played poor, and Inyoni didn't really do anything, and we didn't lose the midfield battle.
It's Curtis Jones.
Because of Curtis Jones, I thought he
And
won
he
us a
does put a
midfield
shift in,
battle
doesn't he? Yeah.
on his own, just because he didn't let them.
I'm
Like,
going to be honest.
Didn't see him.
I didn't see enough of him to.
But that's Curtis Jones.
That's
That's
Jones.
the
Yeah, it is
magic.
Jones.
you remember
Yeah.
anything he's ever
Yeah.
done in his career, and that's the beauty of
And
him.
it's very true.
He just
actually.
keeps it ticking. You
Yeah.
don't even realise he's
Yeah.
there. But you
Yeah.
go. But when you look
When
back
you
at-
watch it, when you watch the game, you go, "You've got a touch there." He turned on it. Yeah, I'm going to have a look. I'll watch him again tomorrow.
You know, you say he played really well. Players that was on the pitch with him. Everyone else in
Yeah.
the stands would not clock it. But
And that's
if
the
you were
same
on the
with
pitch
every
with him,
Curtis
you
Jones
go,
performance.
Thank God we had
I've
Curtis
done
there.
that a few times.
Yeah.
And I've heard you boys say that a few times as well.
Yeah.
I've done that a few times going, how'd Jones play? And I go,
I know he's played
"Oh,
well when I
And then
I
you
know
look
he's
back at the
played well
game,
when I
he's
don't see
fucking
him.
He's
Yeah,
done,
just done
yeah,
what
yeah,
midfielder
agreed.
should do.
Okay.
But 7 because he was off quite quickly.
He's our new
Yeah.
Jordan Hendo, isn't he?
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
bit, not same way, but the same sort of
Right, who's the other
energy.
midfielder? Sorry,
Enyoni.
and Yoni.
I'm gonna go a 5 for me. Sorry, I'm sort of taking over going first. Not from a critical 5. I just thought he looked better when he went to that midfield 2 with Endo, because he was facing the game defensively.
Yeah, I could have said a 6, but then at the same time, why am I giving him a 6 of the game bypassing this game in midfield to dictate the play?
It was a different.
True.
It was different from
true.
Curtis Jones when you don't see him. Curtis
Yeah.
Jones, we didn't see him because he's making everything
So this
happen.
is crazy because I saw more of him than I did Jones, and
I
I
thought
would
that was
say
in the wrong position though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was trying to be where he should have been, where Curtis Jones was there. That's why we didn't see him. It just happened so quick.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I actually don't think there's much to talk about.
I'll go 5.
Five. Yeah, five.
High five.
I can't remember the subs that he came on. It was because it was fullback, so it changed because One came out, so it wasn't really midfielders.
Not Scooby.
We'll go straight to wings then. Rio.
I'll have a look. Rio and
He's out of his
Gamoa.
depth a bit today.
I'm jumping in, going first again constantly. 6. I thought he was classically doubled up on, but he still he wasn't like he was. Fullback didn't get the better of him.
No.
He won his battles, but he didn't create anything magical. Got us up the pitch. Didn't really lose possession a lot. He kept it.
Some of the
He did lose possession. He did lose possession.
No, but he didn't lose it in he lost it in the final third when he's going for stuff.
Yeah,
I thought he lost more sometimes when he tried to make a pass or made the wrong decision.
That's what I thought. I'll go 6.
I'd say 6 because I do it wasn't awful because like Kieran said, he occupied the second he got it, you saw them retreat or double up. So you've got to give him some credit.
What are we saying on there then? Who's?
I'm looking at the subs at the minute, so I'm just trying to find out who it was because it was Ekitike and Dance were the other 2 that came on, so it's hard to.
I thought he.
6, I think's fair.
Yeah.
There's nothing it wasn't
But the
bad.
thing is, he did give the ball away quite a few times. Like he said in the final pass, it was just annoying.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Because he was skipping past people fucking like they weren't even there, and then
that's why.
bang.
That's why the 6, because it would have been 5. But I think he did enough on it sometimes to skip past someone or keep them busy. 6, but it's a nice. He's not getting any more than that.
So that I went 5 purely just on a.
Yeah.
There.
We'll go.
It's literally bang in the middle of 0 and 10.
We'll go to Dan's because I think the next 3 will be the big.
Sorry,
ones.
Ngamoa. So I was to 6. I was still reading about Inyoni. We had Inyoni. Shizmaz went 7, and for Rio, Shizmaz went a 7. Played the full game at the same standard. Don't think he did anything wrong and looked forward.
For
Fair
Rio?
enough. For Enyoni.
But
Again, so open to interpretation. I didn't really see it. I can't remember anything he did. So if you
maybe
want,
that's a Jones moment.
yeah, maybe.
There's 2 players to have a look at tomorrow.
Rio got a low 6. Got tactically man marked. Did nothing against because he's so focused on his man. Could have started playing 1-2s to go forward. Fair enough. Fair assessment.
Agree.
So where are we going?
We'll go Dan's just because the other 3 I think are bigger talking points. 5. Just
5.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Just 5.
Yeah.
No, he's not 4, is he? And we've called 4s already.
Yeah.
So he's a
The
5.
way he came on the pitch was brilliant. He jogged on. That was all I remember, really.
Right, the big 3. Isaac got 45 minutes, got a goal.
I'm going 8.
I'm going to go a 7, purely based on it.
Don't say the yellow card, the red card.
No, because he didn't get sent off.
That's Ekitike.
Oh, who did you say?
Isaac.
Honestly, I know they're both the same player. I said it.
I was going Ekitike then, in my head. That's who I've got.
Spoiler
as well.
Spoiler for that.
Well, I've got 2 8s there. There you go.
You going 8 for Isaac as well
Yeah.
for those? I go 7 purely because it was just 45 minutes of football. Brilliant goal he scored. It's 7 yards out. You got to score it. I'm not taking him all. Not
That's
taking
what
any.
he does.
No, I know it is what he does. He scores 1-touch finished goals. He's great at it. 7, really good. I don't think it was an amazing performance.
The goal could push it to an 8, but
The goal could push it to an 8. It was 45 minutes
you
of
only played a
football.
half of football,
Yeah.
so you can't be insane. You can't give out 8s and 9s if you play 45 minutes.
If you play 15 minutes, you score a goal and come off, I'll give you a fucking 10.
It depends what. Yeah, it depends. That's different in a way because if you come on 15 minutes and all he's done
But maybe he only had 45 minute bracket.
But if you've been on the pitch 10 minutes and you've scored a goal, you've really only you've had 10 minutes to score a goal. So you've of your 10 minutes, you were brilliant.
If your manager says to you tomorrow on Saturday, you got 45 minutes. You're playing 45, not 90. And you go out there and score a goal.
Yeah, no, I haven't. But I give him a 7 out of 10. I'm not giving. It's not bad.
Okay.
I just think he played 45 minutes. I didn't think it was his best.
The goal could go to an 8.
Yeah,
because it's a big moment.
Again,
he saw its moments. So.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm not being overly critical. I just think it was. I thought he was all right.
TK?
Oh, I might go 5.
8. Even with the red card.
Yeah.
Where you going?
That's experience. That well, you'll learn on that.
I'm curious because I've got my number.
I thought he should play really well.
It can't be a 9.
No, I'm thinking lower. I'm thinking like 7.
No.
But the red card does kill it.
Yeah.
He only had a half football and got sent off.
Hang on a second. You can't kill him.
Seven.
You can't kill him for a fucking.
Oh, you're
red
gonna hate
card.
mine. I'm giving him a 6.
Really?
He got sent off for taking his shirt off.
Oh, fucking inexperience.
Yeah,
Come
I'm not
on.
even
No,
funny.
we're talking about quality of play. We're not talking about his...
No, but that's in the
Oh,
game.
okay,
But,
okay.
so you turn round.
All
we're
right,
we're down to 10
I
man.
take it back. I take it back, Your Honour. I take it back. I take it back.
No, I know. I'm going to explain it for everyone that disagrees.
Your Honour. I'll go an 8. For
8 is. I'm fine with that rating.
Yeah.
My personal opinion is, if we go and concede there, goes to
Yeah.
penalties and we
Yeah.
lose, he gets a 4
But
out of
we
10.
didn't.
No, we didn't. But we don't know that when he gets sent off in the
no, but
86th minute.
we're judging him on the game and
But
what he plays.
We're playing cup
If
football.
we lost, if it went to 2-2 and we lost the penalties, the cunt's getting a 5.
Exactly, but
But we didn't.
But he wasn't on the pitch past that point, so he has no impact on what happened after that. So the possibilities
Yeah,
were
okay.
we've just scored an 85th minute winner. There's there's under 10 minutes left in a game, and he's gone and got sent off for absolutely no reason. His first yellow card was for punching the ball in the air,
Yeah.
not a foul, nothing
That's right. Actually, I
tactical.
forgot about the
That's
first
an
one.
experience.
First yellow
again.
was stupid.
Yeah.
He didn't need to do it.
Worse.
His own fault. Second yellow card, absolute brain dead. So that
Okay.
that for me dropped him down to a 6.
The worst red cards you see actually for both yellow cards
Yeah.
they've got. It's
It's
actually
absolutely hideous.
No malicious in it at all.
And what's worse, one happened right at the end of the game and right at the start of the half.
But I've got to give
The first
it
yellow.
he was the match winner.
Yeah, and that's the only reason he's at a 6 for me, because I thought if you look at his performance discipline wise, he's a 1 out of 10. He's a 0.
Yeah.
He
He made the run.
wasn't on the pitch. I thought he was an 8. I thought he was brilliant. Like his movement was great. He won every battle he was in. The only battle he lost was the one with himself. Oh, get that in a book. But genuinely though, it's funny, but like no one laid a glove on him. He got himself
Sent
booked
off,
twice
yeah.
and sent off. Like
Yeah.
There's no one to blame but
2-7 and
himself.
8.
Yeah, and
7-7-8.
We got anyone just quickly on Ekitike? It's a bit of a mixed bag.
Well, we had Dan's got a 7 by Shizmaz. Shizmaz seems to be the only one so there's people still here, but they just no one's playing along.
Shamaz.
Shizmaz said
Cheers, Maz.
Isaac Ekitike 8. He said it could have been a 9 if it wasn't for the red card. I think Ekitike was busier than Isaac. Seemed to always pop up where Isaac seemed more stationary. Giving Ekitike a one-off pass for the harsher rating. If it's an ego thing and persists, show later. For today, I'm saying people make mistakes. I'm fine. Again,
Agreed.
like I said with yours,
Agreed.
I'm fine with the rating. For me, I'm very bothered by the red card. I'd still love him
How
as a
he played
player.
it, and it was only
Yeah,
45 minutes.
it was.
It's just a fucking loose head moment.
Yeah,
Loose head moment.
My issue was he had his loose head moment and got the first yellow. That's your wake up call.
He should have scored the fucking winner.
Okay.
In the 85th minute.
It was
I'm
a-
sorry, but he's
No,
a
I know.
fucking young dumb full of cum. That's what he is. He's just fucking. He scored the winner, and he's just gone. Oh, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
do understand why he did it, but that's.
But then-
not good enough for Liverpool, and you know what I mean. But I've seen some of the biggest
that could
players
have cost
do
us the
that.
game.
I know, but I've seen some of the biggest
But
players
if
do that.
If we're going to punish Endo for heading the ball to them on the edge of the box, that it's the same thing. It's
yeah,
because
agree,
Endo's,
but we
Endo's-
didn't get punished.
No, but we,
We
might
didn't
have.
get punished.
But we might
We
have.
got punished with Endo.
That's the thing. We didn't
get
could've,
punished.
but we didn't, and he was the match winner. So
Yeah.
that's why I gave
It's
him
not like
7.
it's not like we went to 3-1 and he's done it, because then I wouldn't care. We've only gone to 2-1. Like we lost. We had the momentum and we lost it instantly by going down to 10 men.
Yeah.
As a manager on the sideline, you're like
going nuts.
He's
Yeah.
livid because he's just lost
Yeah.
his 1-1 draw against
You
Liverpool.
know he's going to get bollocked from slot.
Yeah, no, but even from the Southampton manager, you think, we've been holding on, we've done well to somehow get back into this game,
Yeah.
and then you think, oh, perfect, the striker's going to get himself sent off for no reason.
Yeah.
But
Game on.
now we've got 10 minutes to
Game
try and
on.
win a game.
Yeah, yeah.
Big one then. Chiesa.
I know mine.
I've got mine. Yours? What do you say? We can put them up. Okay. Okay, mine was a 9 as well.
Yeah, someone better call the police because we've got 999. that was ridiculous. He was honestly best performance in a Liverpool shirt. We should have got the lights going. The
Someone better bring the fucking police because we've just called 999.
That might be one of the best ones you've said on the channels.
Oh, mate.
I've just looked over my shoulder. Chris in the chat, he's saying he's fuming at Hugo, but Chiesa man of the match easy. I thought.
What are you saying? What scores we got?
Well, I've seen Shizmaz has gone 9. Everyone, if you've been, I can see you're watching. I know how many people are here. No one's put in the chat other than Shizmaz.
Go on, don't be shy.
I think it's because they just want me to keep saying the name over and over for Dad.
No.
But yeah,
Shazam, what did Shazam say?
Let me Shazam it and I'll find out.
Well, just for me, he was for me.
And it's for you.
What's Mad saying? Is Mad still with us?
Mad said Chris has given Chiesa a 10.
The only reason I can't give him a 10 is he didn't score.
You can't give him a 10.
Look that way.
You can't give him a 10.
Yeah, I mean, like,
how can you give him a 10?
Well, you gave him 9s. I think.
But fucking 10.
10 has to be
See,
like he
10
was
is
untouchable.
10 is 10 is borderline perfect.
10's, I haven't given these two fuckers 10s in their life. Actually, you might have had a couple now and then, but
Oh, trust me, I've had a couple of 10s over my time.
I doubt it. I've seen him, mate. He's got the best one
I
now.
know, I've started dating older now.
Scar
so
red
it's
teeth
bad.
and everything.
No, but he did everything right but score.
Yeah.
And I thought one
But-
person
but
the most.
10's
he
strong,
played-
though.
Nah, yeah, I'm not.
The one thing
I'm
I'd say,
10.
the one thing I'd say, the 2 assists he gave were borderline goals. He's given them the ball on the edge of the 6-yard, or he's given one an open goal, and he's given Isak a shot from 7 yards
Are
out.
you saying that's good or bad?
No, I'm saying it's good. It's like the 2 assists he's got were they were as good as goals, because the second assist was basically
that touch is fucking quality.
that's his goal. That's got nothing to do with Ekitike.
Yeah.
I mean, it has. It's got to be in the area.
Yeah. He's got to make the run, but
Yeah.
it's like everything.
That was his goal.
That was. If you judge him just off that, that's a 10.
So Shizmaz has gone 2 assists and no red cards. He's got a case for a 10.
Yeah.
But I thought he ran his socks off.
Yeah.
He picked up the best positions out of any player on the pitch. Found the most space. Every time he got the ball, showed quality. Never gave it away. In the defining moments where you needed goals or assists, to dictate. Even at the end, where he was driving with the ball, they showed him the assists.
Yeah,
the
look at
touch,
that, yeah.
And the weight apart, he was just, for him, almost perfect. If he just would have maybe got a goal, it could have been a 10.
You know, that was Darwin. He would have put it over the bar.
Yeah, I've got to say though as well. That's the second time he saved us late. He did against Bournemouth, and he's done it against Southampton now. And we've played 7 games. He's played only, I think, 5 games this season. Chiesa, 4 or 5 games this season.
Yeah.
And he's shown up in moments, and he showed up at the end of last season as well.
We might be getting the best out of him now. And I
And
think
it's
Scott's found
really,
it more
really
in a
good.
central position rather than a right winger or left winger.
Yeah.
I think he looks so much better in these like cam or central
He
forward
needs time
positions.
as well. He needs game time. I mean, it's all right saying game time like playing on reserves and playing
With
in
10 minutes
in
in
that.
the league.
He needs a good 60, 70 minutes of fucking how everyone's playing together. You know what I mean? It's you just can't judge. You can't read a team in 15, 20 minutes. You just can't.
Yeah.
That 15, 20 minutes is when you come on or you're
That's just
emergency sub.
It's just like that's a bit of luck, it's a bit of quality.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do
and
with
you've
overall
maybe
play.
gelled in, or you.
Yeah.
It's not very often a new player will sit in there and do a job because you just don't. You're out your depth.
Yeah, they got 96 minutes tonight, and he still looked fit. He still looked like he was going, even though his face
and
looked
his
so
smiling
red.
face, and his smiling face.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So they've just shown the Brighton goal.
So Chelsea won 2-1.
Did any of you
Yeah, I
see
just saw
that?
that, I saw
Oh
that.
my God!
Outrageous.
Sorry, I know no one else has seen it. We're just yelling at a screen. That's sort of how most of these videos go.
Everton 2-0.
But yeah, I think the general consensus is that Chiesa's might be getting more game time, and I'm here for it. And I think that performance is not a big FU to Arnie Slot for not putting him in the Champions League team, but we've given Rio Ngamoa a 6 or 7.
And he's pulled out
And
a 9.
a 5, 6, 7, and Chiesa's dropped a 9 in the exact same game.
Yeah.
But he had to step up. He's a senior.
Yeah,
He's
he
not a
is.
senior of Liverpool.
Yeah, but
he's a senior of the game. He understands. He understands football. You know, like on a high level. He's an international, so he's. You know, that's why we bought him. 12 million is a fucking steal for him.
Yeah, no, I think.
Steal.
Yeah, it's outstanding. Best performance in a red shirt.
He's already done enough this season to warrant its price tag.
That game was enough. Yeah.
Let alone
And also-
all last
All right,
season.
money bags.
Yeah. What
12 million here for your 90 minutes.
what quality to have starting and playing the whole game in these sort of competition games where you don't have to play like Isak Ekitike. They played 45 minutes each.
See that?
Who
was that?
Gomez.
Yeah. Sorry, Ty. Didn't.
Yeah, they're just showing the highlights on our screen here.
And then Gomez gave the ball away, hit the crossbar, come back out,
And we're
and the
lucky
header's
not
got
to
to put
see
that
that.
away. That's 1-0.
There should be, and then we score straight from it.
Yeah.
One final one should be Slot's rating as a manager, as a performance head coach, whether that's subs, whether it's tactically, whether it's the players picked, whether that's...
Before we give Slots rating, I just want to read something from the chat. Clear 10 performance. Anyone who thinks it's a 9 clearly doesn't know football.
Who's that?
Chris.
Chris who? Chris
N.
what?
Chris N said
It's
anyone
10
who doesn't... it's clearly a
Who?
10. Doesn't know. You don't know anything about football,
But
apparently.
who?
Chris.
10 for what?
Chiesa.
10.
Yeah. Look at the camera and speak to him.
I
don't
want to bag on the performance.
I don't know. I don't.
Ah, he put
know.
a winky face at the end. He's
Oh,
winding
did
the
he?
pair of you
Oh,
up.
oh,
Mate,
is
he's...
it? I was going to say, fucking hell.
You can't see the winky
Well, I know,
face.
but you don't know that. He's like,
So I can only just
Hey,
fucking see you, mate.
do you know what, you both need to pull your pants up because he's pulled them down. Actually, before again, Slots thing. Apparently, I assume this is about Leone. It just says Shizmat said was taken off in a brace that prepares for an ACL test. Could be meniscus, 3 to 4 months. But he said because nothing's come out, could equally be a bruise. So you don't know.
Well,
Or groin pains, like you said.
Yeah.
And also apparently that Gomez was moving like Palais tonight. So I'm going to watch the Brighton highlights when we finish this.
We're going Slot. Right, I'm going to go 6.
Seven.
I don't think
it was his finest because you know what his issue was. He was making subs not based on that game. Like people were coming off at certain times, no matter what. But whether you want to put that to good management for future games,
I'm going to give him an 8, and that seems high. You both looked at me, and it's the Arnie Slot way. The sub got the winner once again, and it happens every time he brings on a player and it gets a late winner. Whether it's got anything to do with it or not, the player he brought on got the winner.
He should be fucking scoring. Go on.
He managed to rest so many players, and we got the job done.
True.
So, like, his job tonight, we take it out of this 90 minutes. His job was to not play Isak for more than 45 minutes, to rest, to play Rio Ngamoa, to play a weaker side and get through. Because it doesn't matter how...
Can I just explain something?
You can try.
I actually thought you were saying what would Arnie Slot say about his team, not him as a manager judged.
Oh, right. No.
Yeah. I actually thought you said what would Arnie Slot say about, like, would he say about his team?
Yeah.
And I said he'd be a 6. So you're saying to me, what do I judge him as a manager?
Yeah. So no, my thought is
Probably a 7.
Tonight his job was rest as many players as he can and get through, because it didn't have to be pretty, and judging by the red card at the end, and it wasn't, but we got the job done with Enyoni, Ngamoa, Leone, who are all under the age of 18, 19. Chiesa not our starter.
Yeah.
Only our sub-keeper, who was great.
And there was times like in game it could probably been a 6-7. Off the pitch for future it could have been an 8-9.
Yeah, but that's why I've gone 8.
Can I just change the equation a little bit?
You can't. Well, I can't do maths at this hour.
Right. So say that game went 2-2, right? Or we went to pens, and we still won on pens. What would you say? With the performance that happened in the 90 minutes. Because it wasn't to the 85th minute that Ekitike scored.
This is
right?
my discussion
So
with people.
I want to know, right? So are you going to call that as a, what do you say, 9?
8.
You're going to call that as an 8 from his management skills, right? And if we had lost that game, and it comes down to you can't blame the manager for Ekitike getting sent off, but that's part of his management.
But that's what he did. We went down to 10 men with 10 minutes to go, and we didn't concede.
No.
And we also had our centre-back come off, injured, and we got a sub on very quickly and put Robert centre-half, and he dealt with the problem instantly. He didn't sit on the sideline for 2 minutes warming up Reece Williams. He didn't. I know it sounds stupid, but his job is that's his job in the game. He got the sub on pretty much instantly.
Yeah, this is the conversation we had with you about something. The point you just made then, and I've had opposing fans. They're all ifs, buts, and maybes. We won the game.
Yeah,
you can't
and that's his job.
If we did, if like your point, if it went to extra time or went to drew and it went to pens, but it didn't.
Okay,
so we can't.
Well,
we just speculating.
I'll go 6 to a strong 6 to a 7.
I'm gonna go 7 because I like to be the in between. I see the on pitch But I liked the off-pitch.
I think if I was going to go anywhere, I'd go with chops as I would. If I was going to look back at it now, I think the 7s are decent, but okay, sorry.
And also, so point from Chris. A lot of that, more about Sly. Everyone's chapped up about Arnie. Chris goes, kept the man of the match on the entire game. Who got the win game assist. A lot of time he takes Chiesa off. He didn't.
How many points did he give?
Yeah, he didn't. He just said that. Shizma said, can't give Slot a rating. Think he's gone mental today. Made Isak do half-time sprints.
Let's just get fit.
And he finished the game with 2 left backs and 2 right backs. But he won. So it's hard to say. My only
What points did he give?
He hasn't actually given it. He said he couldn't give him one. My only criticism of Slot is that you boys can look that way. My only criticism of Slot could be that he brought a really thin squad for the day. Bench options were lacking.
Very true.
Could have done with Wirtz getting working for his confidence and experience.
Very true. I agree with that.
But my thing is,
he still won the game. I think it's
no. I agree with that last statement.
But does Wirtz want to be sat here on a Tuesday night?
Don't give a shit. He's not performing at the highest level that he should be. So this is what does Isak want to come out on a fucking cold Tuesday?
All right, look at it the other way. If we're trying to build Wirtz's confidence. Do you think that's going to do anything if he comes on against Southampton and carries on doing nothing?
How do you know if you don't give it a go?
But if the argument... No, but this is the thing. If the argument is build versus confidence...
So why have you put Isak on
in
then? Why have you brought him then?
Match fitness.
Isak needs minutes.
Isak was minutes. Wirtz doesn't need minutes. I wouldn't. I thought the squad he brought was fine.
Do you not think minutes on fitness level is the same as fitness on confidence level?
Yeah, but confidence level goes as long as he comes on and does something. We scored 2 goals today. We weren't like we were flying with goals. We didn't beat him 5 or 6.
No.
I think Slot's opinion is more important to win the games rather than make Wirtz feel confident, and he'd be more important.
And I think that shows by not starting Wirtz against Everton. He didn't need to.
Yeah.
Because he's not. Wirtz isn't Liverpool Football Club. He plays for us, and
we know that.
But that's what I mean. So it's not about his confidence.
Well, no, it is about confidence.
No, it helps him.
I disagree with that.
No, it's not though, because in my opinion, I don't care if he doesn't start against Palace. I'm quite happy with Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, and Dom. And if he comes on,
don't you want a player that?
I want whoever's going to win us the game at the moment.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, Wirtz. For me, that was a good opportunity for him to, like you're saying, not about his fitness level. Isak needs his fitness level. I'm saying about confidence level.
Yeah, he could have come on against a lesser team.
The boys getting 5 and 6s out of 10s, right? Well, 5s out of 10s.
Yeah, but what's it going to do to his confidence if he does the same against?
You don't know unless you give it a go.
But that's what I mean.
He could have played tonight.
Yeah.
But the bigger picture is
it's getting through the cup.
The bigger game is Saturday and then the next week Tuesday.
All right, yeah. I can see
look
where you're coming from.
Look at this Gomez performance quickly.
Oh my god,
that's ridiculous.
He on a half volley.
I know.
That's one of his 4 goals tonight.
That was a half volley.
Final comments. What are they saying?
It was a volley, no, it wasn't.
Playing Wirtz today is not just to help him. If he fails today, we can start Jones and Macca ahead of him at Palace. Chris goes, I can see both points for Wirtz. I lean towards giving him the game off.
I can see
he would
that
have done
well.
well today against Southampton. The pressure is off in a game like this. It would have made it a less close game than it was. Won the game and got the minutes to fringe players. So everyone's sort of the general consensus.
We're all on the same fucking page, aren't we? I like it.
And also, I don't care if it was 11 or 15 1 out of 10s. We got the result, and that's all that matters.
Well, we are through to the 4th round of the League Cup. We have a massive game away to Crystal Palace Saturday midday. Make sure we will be live, so make sure to join us then.
And we're back.
It's been a very good result. It's the first time we're all back, and we should be back for the next few games. Hopefully, as a trio. So
I'm off to see Oasis on Sunday.
Yeah, actually.
The
game's on Saturday.
You're not here Saturday, are you?
I'm here Saturday.
You are here Saturday.
We'll just have to roll with it.
Yeah.